Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I'm Tony. What were you doing?
I don't know
it's
where.
in the corner of my eye. I was like, what is going on?
I don't know where I was. I wasn't here.
Jeez. You okay?
Yep.
Hello, welcome back to... Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I'm Tony. And we're back for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 14. Last time the gang got romantic.
They did.
This time maybe they'll get, I don't know, violent or something. Who knows? Yeah, good start to the season. I enjoyed it. I forgot to mention in the discussion, we obviously spoke about this, but my favourite cut last episode was when Dee was talking about how men can't rule what she does or tell her what to do.
And it just cuts.
And it cut right mid-sentence. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. We are on to Season 14, Episode 2. This aired on the 2nd of October 2019. Directed by Heath Cullens and written by Conor, Galvin. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I don't remember when we saw these last. Like, that is... Oh, there you go. Conor Galvin last wrote... Oh, the gang wins the big game.
Yes.
Yeah, and Heath Cullens has directed once before, so yeah, there you go. What will they get into? Will we see any side characters?
Don't know.
I want to know what's going on with the waitress.
Yeah, the waitress, bit of clarity on that situation.
Is it just kind of on again, off again kind of situation? Did we... I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? Okay, Charlie is... Oh, well, I guess we saw Charlie in the last episode. I was going to say he recovered from his injuries, but yeah, we saw him. All good. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Full reaction is in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back. We'll talk all about it. What was you going to say?
Wasn't that episode... They were past episodes as well, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, it was like a year
That's
ago.
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, but it was a past episode.
Oh, so maybe... So what was the last time you saw the waitress then? Did they actually... Oh, yeah, so then the Dennis sex doll thing happened, so they've, like, properly split. We're, like, getting the timeline all wrong. That threw me right off. I think I didn't even think about it when we watched it as well. Because it's like, oh, they're together still. And I was like, oh, no, of course not.
No.
There you go. The mystery is solved. Maybe they'll solve a mystery. Let's go.
I feel really good because I solved that mystery.
Yeah.
I hope they don't show us some boring art house movie.
Ooh.
Well, the title of the movie is terrible.
Cinema.
Focus group? What is that?
Focus group isn't the title of the movie. We're in a focus group.
Charlie, we're here to watch, critique, and most importantly, judge whatever film we're going to be shown. These filmmakers
Would it be
valuable input.
Lethal
We
Weapon?
have been carefully selected to provide it.
We were walking out of the mall and they offered us Red Lobster gift card.
They've chosen wisely.
Good afternoon, everyone.
I don't know
wanna
if they
thank you
have.
for- Feedback is very important to us.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused here because I can't follow this movie.
The movie hasn't started
For
yet.
God's sake.
Moderator, not to worry. See, I myself am a prolific filmmaker. While you don't thrill me, I might consider you for one of my roles.
Those kind of films.
Thank you. But I'm not really a performer.
I get a performance out of you.
Where will we?
In the
This
credits.
is the picture, isn't it? From
Yes, the ending of the episode.
Why don't we just start?
I tell you what,
Just get on with it.
show us whatever piece of shit you're gonna show us, so we can tear it apart and get out to Red Lobster.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hungry.
She's regretting this.
Film is Thunder Gun 4 Maximum Cool.
Thunder Gun!
What?
We're actually going to get to see it. Yeah. Well, Frank called in a bomb threat.
Oh, yeah. They went through the sewers.
Yeah, it was a whole journey. Are we actually going to get to see it then?
Well, they're
'Cause I don't
there.
even know what it is. The last mention was the slide that Frank went down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like we're reacting to a reaction of a
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah. Oh, that's the end.
Oh, it's the end.
Totally lost.
Did they make Thunder Gun bad?
Oh.
Now, clearly the film is not done.
Thank God.
Oh, they're going to have a lot of
The
critiques.
conference room to begin our
Oh,
session.
God. Here we go. I don't think their ideas will fix it.
I'll play back a scene we can discuss.
Wait. Is that Dolph Lundgren? Or am I imagining that?
John Thundergun?
Not anymore.
I'm Dr. Ling. This is my assistant, Max. We need your help.
You got a bottle of whiskey that needs draining?
A man named Colonel Washington has stolen a formula. We need it back, but he wants something from us.
Where is Thundergun?
Ooh.
Right here. I am Thundergun.
I am Thundergun.
Oh, it's like
I'm Thundergun.
Spartacus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Who has questions about the setup?
Oh.
Here we go.
What's being set up?
The entire movie, the story, the villain.
That's where you lost me. Who's the bad guy?
Well, Colonel Washington.
That's not clear. In the old movies,
For God's sake.
good guy wore white, bad guy wore black, or was black.
Well, depending on the
Frank.
I want the bad guy to be different than me so I know why I hate him. I hate people who are different than me.
Yeah, like Rocky 1. Bad guy was black. Rocky 2, another black guy. Rocky 3, different black guy with a mohawk.
But in Die Hard, the bad guy was foreign, right? So I know why I hate him.
There we go.
People hate foreigners,
Right.
right? So in Thundergun,
These are the wrong people.
right? Don't make him black. Just give him an
I
accent.
struggle to keep up with this.
Ah.
I struggle to keep up with it. You know, like, what?
Because they're white.
No, because they're fun. Try to hate an Australian. It's
Bunch of
impossible.
rapscallions.
French, though. French. Oh.
For God's sake, no.
Yes,
Just
yes.
playing
People definitely
stereotypes.
dislike him, but when in doubt, go Eastern European. Right. That's a classically.
I mean, that's what films do.
That'll work.
Let's talk a bit about the female character.
Do we have to?
I would love to.
The studio needs a female perspective.
Oh, I think she sucks. But first of all, she comes in with a whole
Jesus.
plan.
You want the female characters to have less agency?
Yeah. Look, I feel bad enough about myself as is. I don't need some super
No,
smart
making it look bad.
roundhouse
Yeah.
kicks to make me feel worse. I like the women of the old Thundergun days, right? Bet 'em and dead 'em. Look, first act, he meets a lady.
Jesus.
She's super hot, but I'm smarter, right? But I'm funnier. You know what I mean? He bangs her, she gets better, and he falls in love
That's
with
awful.
an ugly one. And that sets up for the next movie, and I'm all in because all of the women are dead.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. It
No
fits
competition.
That's a
perfectly.
good point. Yeah. Write that down. Women hate women.
Trying to get away from the female character just acting as a plot device.
Yeah, but you what?
Why?
But that works.
Okay, let's take it
Jesus.
into...
Sorry I dragged you into this, Thundergun. I think there's something I should tell you. We've met before. That's right. I went home with you, and I never heard from you again.
Never was good at being tied down.
Hey,
No, it's not
that's a
that.
good
It's
pun.
just
It is.
my assistant, you know, Max. He's my son.
Ugh.
Are you trying to tell me?
Yes. He's your son, too.
God damn it.
This is the midpoint twist.
What is?
Thundergun finding out he has a son.
He has a son?
Oh my God.
He's probably got 1,000 kids. Raw dog loads he drops.
I don't know what raw dog shows are.
Sorry for him, but my disgusting friend.
I feel like we need to address the elephant in the room. Okay, so where's the dong?
Oh, he doesn't hang dong.
The dong?
The dong, the dong.
John Thundergun has hung dong in every chapter of this saga, and
Studio was
Rude.
thinking the gratuitous nudity was maybe a bit much.
Fuck you.
bullshit.
Oh my God.
The type of Hollywood bullshit that America
Jeez.
is sick of.
Hollywood's not going to touch this.
Don't let him touch me. What
He's
people
getting so violent about it.
There's a bigger issue.
This poor woman.
Movies are different now. You lost a sense of community. Years ago, we would all go out to the movies together. You could spend all day in there popping off. And the joy of it was there were people popping off at the same
Oh my
time.
God.
What type of cinema did he go to?
He's
Dark,
to go
you
to
weren't
weird.
looking for the gay thing, taking all the sex out of the movies. And what am I supposed to do? Go home, turn the lights off, and pop off in front of Charlie?
Are you talking about pornography theaters?
Community, honey.
Even if the studios wanted to put back in the nudity, they couldn't because of the new rating. It will be rated PG-13.
Oh no.
What?
They did. They ruined everything with this PC bullshit.
Straight white men can't have any.
This is very much a take on everyone today.
We got guilty passed over.
We literally spoke about this during Doctor Who.
Outrage right now, you know, because we want something and we know we deserve it.
Mad, but I don't know at what.
She's gonna be mad about something.
Listen, it doesn't change.
Oh, that makes me so angry.
Makes me mad.
Let's get out of here.
Let's run from this. We'll run. Do we have to?
Oh, but what about the
Guys,
vouchers?
we can't run. No man left behind.
Did we leave a guy in there, though?
Goddamn right we did, Charlie. His name is John Thundergun. Like it or not.
We have a civic duty to uphold.
What is happening?
Wow, you can't leave a man behind.
To put a stop to this liberal PC bullshit. But I think we have been selected for a cosmic reason here, to save the dong.
Hey, that's a good mission.
Save the dong.
The gang saves the dong.
Save the dog.
I agree.
Oh, for
Why
God's
did she
sake.
have
This
to
is why
change
you
it
don't
up?
include women. Don't you see that there was a rhythm, like a cinematic rhythm?
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
You can't give women the zingers.
At least Frank's trying to give her a chance.
Listen here, you goddamn Hollywood communist.
Again, I didn't make this
Listen
movie.
to me. Listen.
She's just working for a company, like.
Sex out of our community. The Thundergun series has always been groundbreaking. With Thundergun, a great injustice was rectified. Fairness of the sexes, a unification of the human condition.
I'm sorry, is this still about the flaccid penis you'd like to see?
Goddamn right.
We want to see it.
Yes, we want to see the man's dick. It's no longer just about gratuitous boobs. It's also about gratuitous penis. I mean, Thundergun was about.
Can't cut any of it out. We need it all.
Public opinion has sort of turned against the idea of someone exposing themselves.
Oh, here we go.
Thundergun didn't take his dick out to intimidate people. He had accomplished his mission. He wanted to kick back and call it a day.
He did do it once to intimidate someone, but that was the bad guy. So happened the bad guy was a female.
It made me wish I had a dog.
She's regretting life.
Yeah, 100%.
Celebrate my accomplishments. You know?
Do you regret it? You
Feel
not
the
being able
cool
to just, you
breeze
know?
gently tickle the
hang.
shaft on a crisp autumn morn.
Oh.
Whatever men do to feel powerful.
That's what it is.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, listen, no, moderator, the point is this. How will art fare under the oppressive thumb of this new liberal Hollywood moral PC elite? Tough to say. But is that a world that we want to live in?
No. We need
I
Dong
see.
to hang.
I say give me dong or give me death.
Give me
Dong
Dong.
or death.
So they didn't make it PG-13 because of political correctness. They made it PG-13 because rated R movies aren't making as much money
No, that's true.
because of streaming, and most importantly, piracy. How have you all been viewing the franchise?
Oh, no, not through piracy. We saw the last installment of the franchise out in the theater. Oh, wait, no, hold on. But Frank called in that bomb threat.
We went home and we saw it on the internet.
Caught it online.
Caught it online.
Oh, yeah. On that
So
website
they
that has our movie
pirated
there.
it.
That is pirating.
No. Well, pirating is stealing. We didn't steal it, okay? We just damaged it.
Oh no, now we're getting into a whole new conversation.
Moviepirate.com.
The other one is called Free Movies / Arr.
I see a little bit of a pattern here. I also use one called stolenmovies.free.
So you're part of the problem. Because of people like
big
you,
problem.
this PG-13 opens up a
Bring in
whole
more
new
people.
market.
Coming in there, changing everything, getting rid of the dog. I mean, how is that even Thundergun anymore?
They're rebooting the entire franchise.
What?
You guys didn't get that from the final scene?
No? What?
Okay.
He's like passing the torch to the son or someone else. Literally.
Through this one.
God damn it.
There's no man left behind.
This time. Leave this to get out of here, son.
So obvious. They're gonna be like, well, I didn't get that. I don't understand, Claire. Do you know?
So you see, they're rebooting the franchise for a younger audience.
I did not get that.
Well, you haven't gotten anything the entire day.
True point.
What was with the fire stick?
You mean the torch? The one he passed to his son, Max, as in Maximum Cool, and said, you need to continue our story?
Thundergun, he fell into that fiery abyss, and for some reason, we're watching the kid.
Oh my god.
God.
This is why movies and games and stuff are like.
We're gonna find out what happened to John in the next movie.
He's gone.
Thundergun
Dead.
5.
He's done.
Or there's a post-credit scene that we didn't get to see. Yeah.
No, there's none of that. John is dead. Now we follow the son's story.
No.
I refuse.
That's the thing. He died, and now his son Max becomes Thunder's son, the face of the franchise moving forward.
Wait. He has a son?
Man, what? How do you not
clear.
Reshoots. You gotta reshoot.
This is the problem.
We're out of time. That's it.
How can we save the movies that we love?
Maybe if you actually go out to the theaters and pay to see them, then they will continue.
This is a good message.
It's easy for you to say with your Hollywood liberal bank account.
Who are you people?
I, Thundergun.
I am Thundergun.
He's gonna mess this up, isn't she?
And Thundergun.
I am Thunder. God damn it, D! How did you not feel that I was next and then you?
I don't
There
know.
was a build to it, and then
It's like we're trying to give the woman the final thing, and she can't.
see the problem with women.
My God. Timing. Are you good at timing?
Thundergun, I guess.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd not say anything and then say it later.
Wait a second. You recorded the whole thing?
I think I know what we have to do to save
They're
Thunder.
gonna put it on a pirate's site.
With a little help from some pirates.
Oh, God. They're just
No
gonna leak it.
hesitation. No surrender. No man left behind!
I wonder who did it. Cold reception. Okay. I mean, this happens all the time nowadays, doesn't it? So.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
What have they done?
Ruined it. Oh, return back to his roots. It kind of worked then.
It did.
Oh. We gotta see some of that dong.
Well, it looks like this new Thundergun movie's pretty good. We're gonna have to do a mad dash across town, though. It starts in 30 minutes.
To the sewers.
There we go.
Let's see it on that pirate website.
It's on there.
Yeah, dude, watch on the phone.
Watch on the phone?
On the phone.
Oh.
Come on.
5 tickets for the price of 0.
Put on the Auto Motion Plus.
Oh, God. It was Dolph Lundgren. I knew it was.
Yeah.
He was from Rocky, wasn't he? Was,
Yes.
and that's who they wanted to cast in their film. So, that was Thundergun Express 4. Maximum Cool.
Yeah. It's that scene. It's always
Yes.
on there whenever we load
Yes,
it up.
it was always just them sitting in the
Yeah.
cinema seats looking.
Yeah.
And you see it at the end of the episodes, and when you're loading up, it's there. And I never knew. I thought, oh, maybe it's just like a promotional shot or
that's
something
what I
like
thought.
that. But we found it. There
Yeah.
we go. What do you think of that episode?
It's weird, like I said to you, like I feel like we're reacting to a reaction of a
Yeah,
reaction. Like
yeah.
wait
We
a
didn't actually
second.
see them react to it in the like.
No.
Yeah, we just got their discussion afterwards. Yeah. Did you enjoy the episode?
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It wasn't like my favourite episode or
No.
anything. Like there wasn't that many laugh out loud moments.
Pretty chill. Sort
Yeah,
of thing.
in a way, it reminded me of Hero or Hate Crime, where they're in a room with another person, but not as crazy as that. Yeah, it was good.
Charlie just doesn't get anything, so
Yeah, I mean that was the running joke with Charlie.
Yeah.
He just didn't. And at the end, like after everything, it's like, wait a second, he has a son. It's like
Yeah.
we went through this. Like, how did you not get this? And like, it's so funny because like the whole thing is literally a take on like how movies are kind of failing in a way, and it's happening. Like with us, we work in cinema, and yeah, people don't go to see movies anymore unless it's a Marvel film, and then.
or Oppenheimer or Barbie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I think that's different, right? Because like Oppenheimer has Christopher Nolan's name there. Barbie's a big brand, so yeah. But you see other films and franchises failing, don't you? Like yeah.
But it is so normal to pirate as well, which is really weird.
Yeah.
And it's like so many people have these different things that they can get, and I'm sat there thinking, you're just taking my job.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's the whole argument with this. Is
Yeah,
like they don't
like-
understand that they're killing the very thing they want to enjoy.
there are
But
so many people that work in cinema that
pirate,
if pirating keeps happening, we're just going to be out of a job. So.
yeah.
But then it's weird because pirating can only happen if there's cinemas.
Not really.
How else are people getting it? Streaming online, yeah.
You can get a HD copy on streaming
That is
day
true.
one. Like it's that easy nowadays. Like that's why like we have training like which says like 90% of piracy comes from in cinema, and I'm like, I don't believe that number anymore.
it's
I don't
probably
think
not
that's right. Because with streaming, it's just like, why would you bother?
Yeah, but I've had to be called to a cinema to deal with piracy.
Yeah. It happens.
So-
It does happen still. So because
Not
like some films
not
don't
deal with it, but like the aftermath.
Yeah. Some films don't release on streaming straight away. I mean, it's getting like more.
But I do feel all the pirating incidents that I've heard happen are are always the really weird films. Like, it's never the blockbuster, like, oh my god, this is out. It's like a really random film that you're like, why?
Yeah. Yeah. It is bizarre. But, yeah, it's a very big take on that, obviously, that, like, yeah, cinema is kind of ruined now, especially now. And this was before COVID.
Yeah.
This was 2019, and this is even more relevant now. Like, people don't want to go out, and people don't want to, spend the money. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny that Frank was the one to call her out for her bank account when he's got how much money? Who knows? It's mad because, like, it is a shame, and it's like. This is what happens. Like, this happens with games and with films and TV shows. Like, you get focus groups and then they question and they...
Yeah.
It's like the passing of the torch thing couldn't be more obvious.
No.
But
They
because
did not get it.
they didn't get it, they're going to have to make it more obvious. And it's like the argument, I spoke about it, I don't know if we spoke about it, but Resident Evil 4 came out, like, the remake, and to highlight objects you could break and ladders, they painted everything, they put yellow paint over things.
Oh, really?
And people were like, oh, that brings me out of the game, because, like, why is there yellow paint on a ladder?
Yeah.
And it's like, they focus tested this game. Someone could not find that ladder for, like, 20 minutes, and then they had to, like, do whatever they could to make sure they could. And it reminds me of one of my favourite series is Jak and Daxter. I love the first game. I love all of them. But the first game's a very happy platformer, colourful, collecting things.
Yeah.
The second game is a GTA clone. You've got guns and you're driving futuristic cars. And the reason being is they focus tested a sequel to the first one, which was basically like it. And all of the kids that were there were like, I just want to play GTA.
Yeah.
And then it completely changed the game. And then you just kind of... The fans don't like it, and then you know it's
There's outcry.
Yeah, but it happens all the time. This is where you can't always trust what fans say or what people say. It's just kind of got to go with the flow, I guess.
And we need to discuss the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
There was no Dom.
No Dom. That's what they kept talking about in the last when they were Thundergun Express,
Even
right?
the girls want the Dom.
Yeah.
Because it makes them feel like they could have a Dom.
Yeah. Is that what you feel like?
No.
You don't want to feel the crisp autumn breeze?
We didn't use it to intimidate, unless that one guy that was a bad guy.
It was a girl. It was a woman.
Yeah.
But she was bad, so... There was that whole thing about bad guys and stereotype things in films as well. Like, that's the whole thing, like, with, like, Bond villains, they were always, like... Well, it was always Russian back in the day, and then it's, like, Eastern European kind of, like, it changes, doesn't it? Yeah. Like, you couldn't have an Australian bad guy, probably. It'd be a bit weird. Like they said, oh, they're too nice and friendly. But French, oh, maybe. These guys are the worst because they're just stereotypical. Because, like, even Frank was like, oh, back in the day, the good guys was white, bad guys black.
Yeah. You'd easily be able to tell.
And Mac's like, oh, they're different from me, so I know to hate them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
That's such a simple way of looking at
life. Yeah. But, yeah. Charlie being oblivious. Like, even Dee, though, like... Women hate other women was the thing that came up because she was like, oh, she's too smart, she knows too much.
Yeah.
I want a useless chick that doesn't know. Make me feel
banged
bad.
And dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
banged and dead, I'm sure.
Get bed on and dead on.
Bed on and dead on. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was even the point where like the woman admitted that she'd had a baby with him, and there was even me here like, ugh, I just hate it when shows do that because it's like, why?
Why?
I don't know, it's just so cliche.
It's kind of a cliche, yeah.
And like, I'm like, come on, think of something better at this
There was
point.
a film on Red Letter Media I watched where it was a time travel film, and his son came from the future to like help his dad or something. I didn't watch the film, but I've seen the review. But the whole time he looks like his dad and he acts like his dad. He has the same gun, and the dad does not get it. He doesn't understand that he's his son. It's like it's so oblivious. It's like it just reminds me of this. It's funny. That's a big actor as well, David Carradine. He's been in like a lot of stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's crazy how they didn't get it. Just didn't understand. Yeah, but but yeah, and like you said, those cliches like passing the torch and all that, and yeah. It's cool. No, it was an interesting episode. Like, definitely a good take on what happens and how films get affected. Like, it's like that's why there are reshoots. Like they even mentioned, so many reshoots on films and stuff. Like, yeah. I
like when they're also saying about like pirating and stuff.
Yeah.
Because of the PG-13 rating, and she said it's piracy and stuff. They're like, that's so outrageous. And then like she asked like, how did they watch it?
Yeah.
It was like, well, there was the sewers, and like we just
Yeah, we
missed
got it. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
So we just went home and watched it on the laptop, didn't we?
On that site that has it, like
So then she's like, so you watched it pirated? No. I like when Mac is like, yeah, it's like freemovies.arg.
Yeah. Pirate movies.
Yeah.
Not free. Ugh. Yeah. I don't get it. I've I've never really been into pirating things. I've not like done that any time. Like if I want to watch something or see something, I will happily pay for it. I'm always like that. I've paid for many season of Person of Interest women watching because the only ones available with adverts, and I'm happy to pay for it because I want to support it anyway. It's like Adventure Time. We started that. And I bought the whole Blu-ray box set because I was like, I like physical media though, so maybe that's just me, but yeah. And you don't quite get the same experience, so yeah. Especially the olden days filming in the cinema, kind of people walking past and coughing, and there's a Twitter account called something bootlegs, but it's the just terrible bootleg cams of different films, and it's really funny because they're just awful, so bad. But yeah, but people will do it. I mean, that's the problem nowadays as well. Like, if it's convenient and easy, people will get it. Like, if you had one service, like this is the problem now. We've got so many different streaming services. If there was one service you paid for and it gave you what you wanted, people would pay for it. Yeah. So the reason Steam, the gaming platform, does so well is because nobody can do better than it, and everyone goes to it because it's the main one to go to. But then, yeah, once you start like deleting TV shows and getting rid of things and not letting people watch them, and that's when people are going to start, you know.
But it turns out the gang actually recorded.
They just recorded it. Yeah, because they've learned nothing.
They released it.
Yeah, because they released. Yeah, Frank recorded it while they watched it, and then they released it, and then Fan Outcry made them change it.
Yeah.
Which it does work sometimes, because Sonic. Do you remember the first Sonic trailer?
Oh god, everyone hated it.
Awful. He looked awful, and it got changed. And it works sometimes. Yeah. I remember. I think they changed the design of like a main character in a game I liked, and everyone complained, and then they kind of changed it back a bit because they're like, okay, we hear you. Feedback is good, but not always. And from this gang, probably not. Was it Frank?
I wouldn't believe a thing of their feedback.
No, bloody Frank talking about porn theatres.
Yeah. They'd all, like, back in the day, you used to go to the cinema and you'd all jack off and...
What did he say? Pull off or pull off? I can't even remember what he said,
Yeah, and then he was like, yeah, but it wouldn't be, like, in a gay way, because we'd all be next to each other, because it would be dark and you can't see.
Yeah. What am I to do now? Go home and do it in front of Charlie? That's funny. Oh, and then Dennis is give me dong or give me death.
Yeah.
And obviously Dee's terrible timing. Does not read the room, does not know how to do it. But yeah, I feel sorry for the lady. I mean, it's always the way when the gang...
She did snap a bit at the end.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Yeah. But there we go. Yeah, that was Thundergun 4. Yeah, there we go. Pretty good start to the season. Not my favourite episode. I think I preferred the last one. With the crazy, Frank and Charlie meeting new friends.
Yodel.
Yeah, if only we got yodeling. But there we go. We'll be back with more Always Sunny in about 3 or 4 days' time. Otherwise, next is more Person of Interest on the channel. But yeah, there we go. Maybe we'll get to see a whole Thundergun Express one day. It's funny that they actually got Dolph Lundgren in it as well. I think that's cool because they mentioned him before, and so of course he had to play him.
Of course.
There we go. Thank you very much. We shall see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.